Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I want to summarize what has been released with the major update 15 Twilight Guardians. So, first of all, of course, there is the new Twilight Guardians banner, which has the Knight of Mystery and Virash. So, I've already mentioned how I don't really plan to summon on this banner because I can't get either one to 6 stars, and they're only good at 6 stars. So, for now, I'm going to skip this banner, especially since you can pick up both heroes in the future. Virash shows up on a focus banner in July, and Mystery Knight you can get through the couples event, which is also in July. So you can get both heroes much more easily, guaranteed, as opposed to right now where it's just a higher rate summon. Okay. I am considering potentially summoning for one, but even if I do, she's just gonna sit there for a while. So we'll see on that point. Okay, so that's the first event. Second event, of course, is a new Echoes of Light. With new heroes, there's always a new Echoes of Light. And of course, you can pick up a skin for the 2 new heroes. Virash, a boxer skin, and then the Knight of Mysteries gets, I guess, I don't even know what to call this skin. Carnival skin, I guess? In any case though. But they're both very nice skins, but once again, you have to pay $278 USD to get them. Alright, and then the third event is the Forbidden Battlefield. This event does last for, what, a month, I think? Yes, a month. From the 12th to, from March 12th to April 8th, okay? The Forbidden Battleground. And during the event, you defeat enemies in the Secret Realms, the Forbidden Battleground stages, to win event items that can be exchanged for rewards. And you can find more detailed rules by viewing the event instructions, so let's just go right there. Right? Colossal Time Wave. So when the Time Wave is present, all creatures who enter Forbidden Battleground will be strengthened by the Ancient Battleground's power. However, there's an endless amount of creatures sealed within, and there are unprecedented forces buried there. The most important thing to remember is that the space here relies on some of the most ancient rules of battle, but there's a stronger priority relationship between classes. Okay. So, clear the challenge to get coins, right? And coins can be used in the Forbidden Store. So, from the Forbidden Store, we see that for these rewards, we can trade for, I guess, Eternal Temple. Oh, so there's some Eternal Temple materials, some gift packs for some of these crystals, gold, of course, right? More Eternal Temple materials, an SSR accessory, skin vouchers, 100 skin vouchers, and then 6 Splendid Stardust. So some very nice items to trade for. And you just have to clear these maps. These maps do not use any stamina, so you can just clear them at will. So I will slowly get through these myself, and I'll do videos of it, of course. But let's move on for now, because I'm not going to cover the Forbidden Battleground just yet. Alright, after that, Secret Realm Store, of course. There should be 2 new items here. And taking a look, here they are. So, Lambda Special exclusive, where when you use a skill, for each target damage, there's a 10% chance the skill cooldown will be reduced by 5, and this probability can be increased up to 50%. So the more targets you hit, the higher chance you have of reducing your skill cooldown by 5. So that's for Lambda. And the other one is this one, Mask of Righteousness for Silverwolf. When initiating battle, you have twice when initiating battle, if you have twice as many buffs as the enemy, you can attack first. So, I mean, I don't think it's that likely you'll have twice as many buffs as the enemy, except for in PvE content. But being able to attack first can potentially be a nice thing. I think if you use Lambda, the Lambda exclusive will be great. This one can pretty much be passed in my opinion. So yeah, the 2 new accessories that have been released with this patch. And is there anything else to mention? Oh yes, of course. The most important thing is there are new 3C skills for 4 new heroes, right? So they are, you can actually see the icon here now, right, of people who have the their awakening unlocked. And Leon is the first one, who's 3C Blue Dragon Strike, right? Does 1.7 times damage, and after attacking, all enemies with 1 block take 0.3 times AoE damage and are moved to another location on the battlefield and receive a debuff. Okay. So when I get it, I guess I'll do a video about it. Next, I believe that skill is quite similar to Sleipnir's. Similar, but not quite, because it doesn't teleport, enemies far away from you to you. So the next character is Yuri. So the 2 standard DPSs both got an exclusive skill, a 3C skill. So Raging Storm, 1.6 times damage to a single enemy, and after battle, 100% of your hit points will be restored, and when you successfully eliminate an enemy, the skill will remain effective for 4 turns less than usual, and the enemy will be stunned for 1 turn, can't be dispelled. So, bad translation. This section really means it's similar to lightning, right? When you use the skill, cooldown is reduced. That's what it meant. Okay. So, when you kill an enemy, the skill cooldown is reduced by 4, and the enemy the skill cooldown is reduced by 4. The weird part to me was the enemy will be stunned for 1 turn. That's what I don't understand. If you already eliminated them, why will the enemy be stunned? I don't really get that, but regardless. Basically though, what you need to be aware of is there will still be a 1 turn cooldown on Raging Storm, as opposed to Lightning, which can be used again right away. So there is a difference. Okay. Alright, so that's the second 3C. The third 3C skill is on Estelle. And her 3C, Enduring Hope, does the following. Heals all nearby units for 30% of the max hit points, and furthermore, attack, int, defense, match defense, and skill are increased by 12.66%. Mobility of all is also increased by 1, and lasts for 6 turns. So you can say it's basically a superior version of Cheer, right? $10.66, right? This one heals as well as providing various buffs. Right? So healing and mobility buff increase and so on. So it's a nice 3C. Definitely an improvement on Cheer, that's for sure. And then the very final 3C skill that is unlocked is actually for an SR hero. And the SR hero is Chris. Chris now has Benevolence. When attacking a single enemy, damage will be multiplied by 1.6 times, and after battle, all friendly units are healed. Caster's Int times 2, and 1 debuff can be dispelled. If you have melee soldiers, they will also attack. And before you attack, this unit's hit points will be increased by 20%, and damage taken will be reduced by 20% for 2 turns. If the enemy hero is a demon, they will be stunned before you attack. It lasts for 1 turn and cannot be dispelled. So tons of little effects there. You don't really face demon enemies in general, not in PvP or anything, so it's not exactly a great PvP skill. And the other drawback is that 4-turn cooldown, right? It's long, especially compared to her existing skills, right? Redemption has a 2-turn cooldown, Discipline has a 1-turn cooldown. People who use Chris usually run her for constantly spamming skills. So I'm not quite sure how this fits in, honestly. I'm not a big fan of this one. But it is available. Okay, so a few more final things to mention that have been added with this patch. And one thing should be Alfred, who now has a good fate. Right? He didn't before, he does now. And another thing here would be, if I can find her, Miss Yulia. Miss Yulia now has a confession scene. So I'll just click it because I already have her at 100%. I don't know. 26, 27? Let's guess. Nope. That's not very often. Actually, it might be. I mean, it is 3 months. So I used her multiple times every day, pretty much.
Langrisser の選択、そして私の個人的な感情、この気持ちが形になっていきます。どうぞこの愛を受け取ってください。
Alright. So there you go. Another confession scene released for another hero. Alright, and I think that's pretty much the changes that have been added with this patch. There may be some other hidden changes that I haven't, noticed yet, but I haven't really played. Just started logging in just now. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video and information useful. And on that note, Nitro out.